Hello and welcome, people of the internet. My name is JakeDragon7 and welcome to today's episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So, in the last episode, we headed here to Lanayru Gorge to find a Hylian Dragon, only to find out that he died thousands of years ago because of a sickness. Well, anyway, today we are going to properly find the cure for the Thunder Dragon sickness. And actually do something a little bit different. So you're probably thinking that at this point, this probably shouldn't take too long, which trust me it won't. And that we're just gonna, do that and move on. I've actually just thought of something a little bit different that I'm gonna do this video. Something a bit more of a side quest. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I'm in the bazaar right now. Well, I think it's actually a start of a side quest, but maybe we'll tackle this later. Yeah, it's weird. This person's kind of weird. But okay, I'm going to put this small seed satchel back. At least just for now. That is because we're going to be doing something pretty big this episode. But you're only going to see it after we cure the Thunder Dragon. So yeah. Anyway, so the cure for this guy is a pretty simple one. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to go put something else back, but nah, I won't bother. So anyway, the cure for this guy is found in the, what's it called? Can't even think anymore. We were just there like 2 episodes ago. The sealed grounds. We're gonna be heading to the sealed grounds right now. Oh, what is wrong with my brain? Yeah, so here we are. Sealed grounds. Not there yet. Oh my god. Someone please help me. I just held it together fairly decently last episode. And now I'm just all out of it. Just, what am I? Yeah, okay, that made it. Whoa. So, of course, actually, yeah, that's not a big deal. Now, come to think of it, I did just remember, yeah, this probably is happening now. You know what I said about side questing? That might actually get pushed off. I think my plan has just changed. Sadly. Okay. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. There's like 20 different ways this episode could go at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. He's not here. He's not here yet. Okay. So quick. Yes, we already did that. Right, okay, yeah. I already knew the solution to this, and I keep talking to people instead of just doing it. So yeah. This little puzzle, what you have to do, go back to the Gate of Time. Probably didn't think we were going to be doing this, but yeah, we actually do utilize this for a puzzle, so that's kind of cool on Nintendo's part. But yeah, we head back through here, we go to that area of the temple, plant the seedling, and wowzers, all of a sudden it's back. Now how does this really make any... Shut up. How does this really logically make any sense? It really doesn't, but, time travel really never does anyway. So, I mean, who even gives a crap? It's time travel. Doesn't have to make sense, I guess. It just has to be a thing. I mean, that's usually what happens anyway. It never makes sense. And again, it doesn't have to make sense. That's the important thing. So you look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow, look at that. The life tree shoot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I found that. Whatever. It doesn't really matter, does it? So, admittedly, if we wanted to, we could tackle the Farron section now. But there's something else I'd like to do first. So I'm going to meet you guys back in Lanayru. Alright. So, back here again. We did the thing, Thunder Dragon. Real quick, I actually want to set and get my health back. Whoa. How the hell did you even get that here? That was fast. Wow, look at him go. It's magical. Ooh. Alright, fantastic. One down, two to go, really, more or less. Of course, we still have to head back to Levi's and get his part afterwards, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we can't do this yet? Wait, hold on, let me save real quick. Wait, let me talk to him real quick, actually. Oh, good. Yes, we can do this now. So, I'm actually going to be ending off... So yes, I'm going to save before doing this because I believe you can die. Because you can die in this, and I don't want to... I forget how dying works here, but I don't want to accidentally lose a bunch of progress. So, let's save. So yes, you're able to go back through old boss fights, and depending on how many you can get rewards. I'm going to be doing... Now, there's one reward I'm looking out for here. You can get a special type of shield, the Hylian Shield, which never breaks. No more shall we have to worry about, you know, being caused with our shields. We can just throw it out and, you know, not stress about it. Which is good. It's gonna be very nice, especially for the last few fights in this game, which admittedly can be very difficult. Now, because we are refighting 8 bosses, that should be the number you have to beat. I'm 99% certain that's the number for the Hylian Shield. I don't see a point in commentating all of them. Since I have already done it before. So I will be here with post-commentary, but I'm not going to worry about live commentary because the footage will be sped up. So, anyway, with the live commentary ending, I will see you all in post-commentary land. Bye. Alright guys, so here I am with the post commentary for this video. So yeah, I'm just going to talk a bit about, I guess, when I was refighting the bosses, how that was, and maybe a little bit about what will be going on after this series is over, because I usually like to talk about these things really far in advance for some reason. I don't know why I'm like that, I just am. So anyway, yeah, so I decided to face one of the later bosses first. That's because there isn't really anybody to heal in this mode. Unless the boss actually has health in the arena or drops health itself. So I decided to be better to take on one of the later bosses first, because they're not likely to drop any, well, I mean, because if I lose health from that, then I can gain it back later. Whereas if I fought them later, I couldn't gain any of the health back. So I did start with Tantalus. Of course, it's probably my least favorite boss in the game. I'd say I had a slightly easier time fighting Tantalus this time around than I did when we were actually on the sand ship. Because as you can probably tell, though, I am still struggling a little bit. I did do quite a few vertical Skyward strikes. But yeah, also if you're curious, the footage is sped up 2.5 times. I think this took in total about 40 minutes. It takes about 40 minutes in total. It's also depending on your skill level. Mine's not the greatest, but I'm okay, I guess. Either way, though, you get a lot of rupees for doing this, since, especially your first time, every time you fight a boss for the first time, you get a certain amount of rupees. I'm not sure how much, but you get rupees. And then if you keep doing it, if you get a new record on a boss, because you see that time's tracked, then you get extra rupees for that too. So since I actually did this twice, once for the Hylian Shield, which takes 8 bosses, and once off-screen for the Piece of Heart, which is 4 bosses, I got about 800 rupees, I think. I'm trying to remember what I had, because I just recorded some more episodes earlier today. And as you can see, I accidentally backflipped off the edge there, trying to get back. That was pretty funny. But yeah, so far I've only lost 3 hearts. Overall, though, I did fairly well, especially at first. Yeah, I mean, it's not too much to Tantalus. Also, if I see, I'm going to be editing in some random music that I think sounds pretty cool. Probably do a different one for each of the bosses, because why not? Hopefully that won't take too long to put. It really shouldn't take that long to edit. And there we go, that is Tantalus down. Well, like, it's the first one is Tantalus down. I don't know why I already... It's so bad, I just wish it was already over, even watching it. So yeah. Not too much to say about this boss. Okay, so for Skyward Sword, since usually on Sundays, of course, I have Skyward Sword. Or I mean, this might go up on a Monday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this up today or tomorrow. But yeah, since Sundays are usually allotted for more major Let's Play series, the ones that are kind of a lot longer, I feel like it's something that I would have decided on myself. So right now, I'm thinking that when this is over, I'll probably start Let's Playing Earthbound. I'm not 100% on that yet, and I can't really think of any games that I would do other than Earthbound. Obviously, a lot of the games I've played through are platformers. But I think at this point I already know what series is going to be replacing Mario Galaxy, and that game is a platformer. Which, I mean, if you know what games I had in the running for that, you'd already probably know what it is. But I've asked a few people about it, and the general consensus does seem to go toward one game. Which is funny, because some of them even know what the game is. They were just like, okay. It's kind of funny too, because I'm like, nobody's going to know what this game is. So, like, who's even going to vote for it? And then everyone votes for it, and I'm like, why? But yeah, overall, I am actually pretty excited to do that game, though. I feel like out of my 3 options, it's the one I'd have the most fun with. But yeah, but when Skyward Sword is over, obviously I'll have to think of something to replace that. So again, Earthbound is currently what I'm thinking. If not Earthbound, then, that's the thing, I don't even know, because I don't want to do 2 platformers at the same time. I do want to spice it up a little bit, so I don't know, maybe I'll think of something else. I'll look at some of the other games I have. Yeah. I don't know. If not, like, I probably will still do another RPG, so, like... Mario and Luigi's coming to mind for some reason, even though that game is kind of, sort of short. I could do Paper Mario, that could be fun. I don't know. But it'll probably be an RPG. So again, most likely Earthbound or Paper Mario. Yeah, so the Imprisoned. Sadly, I wasn't able to get any hearts back from this, or I probably did it at the beginning, but I messed up a lot at the end, so that kind of sucks. But I think after this, I went to the first Girahim fight, which, because keep in mind the bosses still have the same health, it doesn't scale up, so we do have a stronger sword now. So as you can see there, like it didn't take that long to take out his feet. Now in the case of so Girahim's here. And you'll see Girahim, usually in the boss rush, he gets taken out in about 40 seconds. Speedruns, I'm pretty sure I've seen speedruns that are like 20 or 30 seconds. But generally, I still will see Girahim. Like, obviously, at first, it takes me some time because I always kind of mess up the Girahim fights. And right now, I'm trying to recover some health for the later bosses, since, you know, they can be a little bit more challenging. We'll see. I think just one more time when I hit him. Yeah. Okay, yeah, as you can see, it doesn't take a lot. So yeah. What else? So I'm thinking this series will probably be over sometime in June. Currently, that's what it's looking like. Knowing my schedule is going to be like probably early June. Currently, I am doing my best to keep the series running as much as possible. Considering now I don't have to split time between this and Mario Galaxy, that's really good for the series. It does mean that I can keep it progressing a little bit smoother. Because for the most part right now, I'm mostly just working on this, a couple songs, and Amiibo training, and then there is one other video I'm working on right now. It's not that. But yeah, since that's where most of my work is going, in terms of my YouTube channel at least, it does mean that this series will get more frequent updates. It's pretty good because, you know, we do have the rest of the dragons to get through, and then pretty much just like one dungeon, and then the finale. Well, shouldn't be too long after that. I think one of the things I'll have to think about... Actually, you know what? I think I know when I'll actually be able to record the dungeon too. So right now I was actually kind of nervous because I thought that Galactus' arms were going to come and attack me, but they don't once you knock him over, so that does make things a bit easier. Even though I didn't even take advantage of it. Also, I don't know if my voice is going to sound weird right now. It sounds weird to me, even though it doesn't make any sense for it too. I haven't felt tired today. I don't know, my voice isn't really sounded weird for most of the day, but it's probably the way I'm sitting right now because I'm like laying on my bed. And I just like have my mic on my lap. So I don't know, maybe that's just compressing my voice in a weird way. Actually, let me see. Yeah, like this probably sounds more normal when I'm leaning back like this. Maybe it's just me, but God, it almost hurts to talk like this. But whatever, I feel like laying back a bit right now. So yeah. So overall, with this boss rush, it's pretty fun, you know, Galactus. It's all spazzing out right there with the, when he dies. But yeah, I mean, this is overall a pretty fun boss, again. Galactus, good stuff. What I find interesting, actually, about this mode is that you can't fight Levias. Because we had fought 9 bosses up to this point, but for some reason Levias just isn't included, and I'm not exactly sure why they did that. I don't know. But alright, here we have Maldarak. Fairly easy boss, especially since now we take out the claws pretty quickly. I think I don't know. Yeah, there we go. So not even a minute and the claws are taken down. And then from there it's not too tricky. So yeah, a lot of the bosses in this mode are quite a bit easier. The ones that aren't, like the ones from the second half of the game, obviously do end up still being about as difficult. Since your sword, I'm assuming it's a little bit stronger than it was in some of the other bosses, but you know, it's not like massively stronger. And obviously with the Imprisoned, it's also the same sword, so it's not going to have any influence on it. Well, you know, the second Imprisoned, obviously. which I actually think was the last boss I fought in this. So Girahim should be number 6. No, number 5, I mean. So yeah, this fight was a bit easier the second time around because I had a slightly better idea of what to do in the first phase, and slightly more strength in the second phase obviously does help. What I find surprising is that pretty much all the bosses except the Imprisoned do seem to go down faster, but Skyward actually didn't seem to go down much faster than me, which, I don't know, I guess maybe there was some kind of like damage cap on it, and the damage cap is something that you usually would reach normally anyway. I'm not exactly sure why that boss worked like that, but it did. Luckily, like I said, the other bosses do go down faster than their first time around, which does make the game quite a bit easier. Yeah, it's kind of messed up there. At this point, because I have done this before, I'm pretty sure I've done this before and died, so I was kind of getting a little bit nervous as it went on, and I was stuck fighting some of the harder bosses, although at this point, I'm probably fighting more of the early bosses. Well, actually, no, Girahim was number 6, wasn't he? Wait, what am I missing? Okay, yeah, actually, Girahim was number 6, so it was just Skaldera and the second Imprisoned. That looks really funny, actually. It's just so fast. Yeah, Skaldera is very easy. He gets taken down, like, immediately. Again, the world record, I think, for this is, like, probably more like 30 seconds. A lot faster than what I had, that's for sure. Because I suck. Alright. So, yes, of course, you have Surly Sturdy Shield, the Hylian Shield. It's really cool. Like, once you get, like, the Hylian Shield looks really cool in this game. I don't know why, the art style, because the way the art style is very colorful, and the Hylian Shield, like, has a lot of really bright colors, which look really good in this art style. It looks, like, the Hylian Shield and the Master Shield, the True Master Sword, I mean, oh my god, it looks so good. Again, I've gotten to see it a little bit in gameplay. As you'll see in the next episode, actually, I don't get to see that a ton. If you played the game, you probably do know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, well, you'll see. So yeah, the Imprisoned. Let's see, first part down. Getting in some of that Groose action. So I didn't actually use the Groose the first time in the fight. That way I could stun the Imprisoned earlier. Just a little strategy I had, since I figured when it's climbing up, it would be a little bit easier, because it's not like stomping or anything. It is fairly easy to hit the feet. Again, I'm jumping down here because I'm pretty sure the arms block off the side route, so you can't even walk up it. So you're kind of forced to like hop down and do that, which is very annoying. The later Imprisoned fights are not fun. And actually, next time I record, I'll probably be doing the third one, actually. I'm gonna think of it. Which sucks, because the third one is actually pretty tricky. It can be pretty tricky. There's actually one really good thing about the third Imprisoned fight, though, I will admit that much. Okay, though. So yes, that about wraps up this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. If you managed to find some form of enjoyment out of this video, please leave a like and maybe even consider subscribing to see the rest of the series and to see all the other stuff I do, you know, outside of or after the series. Yeah, hope you all have a nice day and hope to see you all in the future. Bye.
Hmm.